It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Now the starting group for the visitors. And the last game of the season, Doris, for teams that may have fallen short of their goals. Hopefully they have found something to build upon.
I think you're absolutely right, Kevin. You always want to be able to find your core to build around. Understanding over the course of the season who we want to be here long term. How do we develop the talent that's already on our roster?
Holt, he's covered by Thompson. Launches it. Offensive rebound. And Johnson is right there.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Thompson with it. Johnson with the block. And he's able to get it back. Here's Rosario. There's the killer two-handed slam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Now here's Thompson. Going inside. Can't hit from 12. And now just over a minute played here in the first. From outside, off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Away team foul. Johnson. First personal foul, first team foul.
And Barca's shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Holt covered by Perkins. He gets it in there.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Back to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Perkins in the corner. And another miss by Barcelona.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Here's you. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Poke loose. Rosario, he's guarded by you. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Fires from deep. Oh, and the jam by Johnson. And it's Barcelona with the ball. They trail by 9 points.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
Timeout called, Barcelona.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
And here's a look at some numbers for him. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Hugh. Johnson with the block. And they recover it. Didn't think that was going to go in.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Holt. He's covered by Thompson. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Perkins. Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Perkins. Not 3 off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Holt covered by Perkins. Can't cash in from close range. Now here's you. It's Thompson off the drive. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Over Perkins. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Barca trails by 6. Misses from close range. Rosario. He's covered by Thompson. Perkins for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Now, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Here's Holt. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Now here's you. Defense is right there. The score now all even.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that. And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
Let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard to find out which rookies have blocked the most shots this season. You look at ABC, one of the top intimidators in the league, a fierce shot blocker.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued, it takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishers.
Can they get it? Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 7. Barcelona trails by 3. From downtown, and Barca, another 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
16.
So it's the visitors now. That shot misses. And for Barca, they're shooting 31% here early on, not getting the shots they'd like. And they pick up 2. Gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. The pass to Anthony. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. The wing jumper off target. Here's Barca. They're on a 14-3 run. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Barcelona.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
Just about an even 40% to start. They get a hand on it. And he banks in the layup. And Barca leads by 7.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
To Sanchez. To the left side wing. Clock at 4. No good again that time. Barca leading by 7.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pulls it up. And it falls over the rim and in.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Outside Anthony. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. It's tipped. Got a hand on it. Here's the break. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
The line
Boy,
for the away
a
team.
very hard foul that
71.
time, and the officials
shots.
had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
.59 seconds left to play here in the first. Pulls up from the corner. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3 to the left wing. Off on the layup.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Five on the clock. Releases. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Barcelona leading by 5. And another miss by Barca. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Barca on top, up by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Arco Arena.
Team 17.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
A meager 37% for the game. Holt, he's covered by Thompson. Here's Holt. Good work there as it goes.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And here's Thompson. That's tipped. And they're on the break. Now you. Nothing on the board. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Holt. Right through the D for the layup.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Thompson outside. A three-pointer, no good. Thompson's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Here's Holt. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And for Barcelona, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Perkins kicks to Thompson. Off with the layup. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Over to the wing. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 6.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Hugh, and it's blocked. They recover it. Takes the 3. That one, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Johnson surveying the floor. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 10 points in the game so far.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Timeout called, Barca.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
And here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top rebounding teams this season.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the rankings. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Looking to end the run. You with the bucket.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Boy, he just hasn't been able to get his shot to fall.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Down low. 7-foot shot. Perkins pulls it in. For Barca, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Hugh. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And 44% from the field in the second. And so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
A moment now to see the numbers for Perkins. He's around 10 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Jacks up a 3. No good that time.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Barcelona shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Number 22.
That free throw, no good. That one drops. He ties it up. A meager 37% for the game. Holt, he's covered by Thompson. Here's Holt. It's good. 8 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by you. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here and taken away by Johnson. Here's Holt. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Away team. Holt taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw. For Barca, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. There's the triple. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Passes to Holt. The shot. Perkins pulls it in. Perkins got rebound number 5 here tonight. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He has 6.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Pass to you. Here is Perkins. He's guarded by Johnson. Good D by Johnson.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 6. Inside. Makes it off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Barcelona trails by 4. Now the pass to Perkins. To the middle. The baseline jumper goes down.
Assist goes to
Gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
You guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Yeah, rough outing for their offense. You saw a spark here and there, but their main scorers just couldn't stay hot.
With one game to go, let's take a look at how the final seeding will look out west. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. They're sitting in 5th place.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Six to shoot. Shot from free throw range. That shot no good. And for Barca, they're shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. ABC takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. ABC's got it all tied up now for Barca. Pass to Santos. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
And they have done well to stick around these last few minutes.
Pass to ABC. That's tipped, and he gets it back. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Anthony down low. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
.152 left in the first half of basketball. Rebounded by Anthony.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
To the inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
First personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for the away team. Number 45 at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
1:21 left to play here in the second quarter. He can't get that one to fall.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
To the paint. And the shot is good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to ABC. And another miss by Barcelona.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. For 3. ABC grabs the board. Barca trails by 7. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
For Barcelona, they've shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
Number 15. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Inside. No block shot. That shot, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what happened defensively that slowed them down in the first half?
Well, we're active. They're missing a few shots they normally make. You know, we just got to compete. We got to keep competing the way we are.
Thanks for your time, Rick. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, how'd you see it?
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end. Getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
It's been tough sledding for them. Reminds me of my free throw percentage, under 35. They need better execution if they want to create high-quality looks. It's going to take a team effort. We'll see if they're up to it.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And the pass to Perkins. To the inside, Thompson. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed. Thompson's got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
There's the 3. Buries it from three-point range. He has 5.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
They get it back. Here's Holt. No good on the 3. Barcelona trails by 6. Thompson misses. Being 43% for the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. He's guarded by you. Here's Holt. It's good from long range.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Thompson outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Shoots the three. You with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Thompson surveying the floor. Beyond the arc. And Barca, another three.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Buries the jump shot.
Johnson.
And it's 8 points for Johnson.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Dishes to Thompson. Pass to you. Shot clock at 5. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 6. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Holt, he's covered by Thompson. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Covered by Perkins. Pass to Holt. Clock at 6. No good with the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
There's the dish to Thompson. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Passes it to Holt. He's guarded by you. That shot off.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
He's guarded by you. There's the pass to Holt. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. Man, that was sweet.
Thompson with it. He's got 5. Down low. Got a piece of it. Covered by Perkins. Fires from the corner. Barcelona grabs the miss. Thompson up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Thompson outside. They're running. And here we go. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Assisted.
He's got 20.
Number 33.
Barca trails by 8. Timeout called.
Timeout call.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Teams making substitutions here. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Outside, Perkins. To the wing on the left. Lets the three fly. And another miss by Barca. Gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Covered by Perkins. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 7.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. Doris, no one has their finger on the pulse of the league like you. So, that being said, what do you think the next coaching trend's going to be?
I think the current coaching trend has had such success, we may not see a change for a while. The trend is hiring young assistant coaches to get in charge of their own operation. Look no further than guys like Mark Dagno and Taylor Jenkins. These young guys have had tremendous success building out programs. I think it's something that's going to continue.
Got a piece of it. Pass to ABC, to the middle. Perkins with the bucket. Perkins got 5 points so far.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to Holt. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Outside, Perkins. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Johnson with the block. And they're able to recover.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the NBA is looking to expand its footprint, and a franchise south of the border could potentially hold tremendous appeal. Commissioner Adam Silver said Mexico City is the largest city in North America. It could also be a gateway to all of Latin America. The opportunity to flip a switch in terms of opening up a large geographical area to NBA interest. Kevin?
That's interesting. Thanks, David. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another miss by Barcelona.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Outside, Anthony. Misses the three. Barcelona trails by 14. Here's ABC. There's 3-pointers off the mark. To the paint. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Holt. Count that bucket. 25 points in the game.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Passes it to Perkins. The layup off target. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 13. We'll be back shortly, live from Arco Arena. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. He's guarded by you. Driving to the basket. Off target with his 3.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Basket good.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Steps back and fires. That shot missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
No good that time.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Shot clock at 6. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Barcelona foul. Number 15.
Thompson, he's checked in for Barcelona.
Foul. First team foul.
Into the lineup for Barcelona, Thompson.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Barca trails by 10. It's deflected. He's guarded by you. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for the away team. Number 1, 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Thompson. And it's blocked. Out to the wing. Tipped away. Fast break. Here we go. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Team foul. At the line for 1, number 22.
One shot.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Into the lane, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for Barcelona, you.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Thompson with the rebound. Barcelona trails by 7.
Away team foul. Number 33. Second personal foul, third team foul. At the line for 2, number 87.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Here about 46% for the game. Inside, here's Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the away team, Johnson.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to you. Fires the three. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
To the right side. Pulls up. Barca grabs the miss. To the inside. And he drops it in from the low post.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Down low. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
The shot that time, not on target. Gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Now, here's Thompson. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it up. They get it back. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
3rd personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Barcelona, number 22. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. ABC's checked in for Barca. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the 2nd half.
To the paint. The pass to Holt. From deep 3-point land, Barcelona grabs the miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Now here's you. He's guarded closely. He was all alone on that one. 24 points for him.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
It's blocked, and that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. 6 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
25. Second
the defender all over.
Team foul. At the line for the away team, number 1, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Timeout call, Barcelona.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. Barcelona trails by 3. Pass to Thompson. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's good off the back rim and in. Pass to Johnson. The pass to Holt. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line for the away team, Holt, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Barcelona trails by 3. Timeout called. Barcelona.
For Barcelona.
All right, let's keep it going for your dancers.
Thompson outside. Pass to ABC.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To tie it up. Tip back in for 2.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Holt, he's covered by Thompson. Misses the step-back jump shot. And for Barcelona, they're shooting about 47% here in the fourth. To take the lead, it's not going to go for him. In 43% for the game. Holt, he's covered by Thompson. Here's Holt. Nice open look, but it's no good. And for Barca, their shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Thompson misses.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Just 5 on the clock. Right wing releases. Good!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
It's tipped and taken away by Johnson. Holt, he's covered by Thompson. And it's denied. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Into the lineup for Barcelona. You.
Five to shoot. Holt. No good from outside.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Timeout called, Barca. They're trailing by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to ABC. Comes up empty down low.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
Puts up a deep three. That one doesn't drop. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.